Hey YouTube, this is ARM115 and we're going to be doing a little starter tutorial on AppleScript. So we're going to go into Spotlight and we're going to type in Apple and it should come up. It's called AppleScript Editor. So we're going to open it up. Now basically what AppleScript does is it gives your computer commands to do something. And I'm going to teach you how to use this so you can later pull this into a workflow and make a fake virus so you can send to your friends and stuff. It doesn't really do anything to their computer, just it gives them like commands, the computer commands that do things, and I'll show you. It's really fun later, but we gotta do a quick tutorial on learning how to use it first. So I'm gonna teach you how to, first of all, how to open up maybe an application. So we're gonna try Safari. So we're gonna type in on the AppleScript, you're gonna say tell app space, and then you're going to do quotation mark Safari and quotation mark enter, and then you're going to type in activate. I'm going to spell it wrong so you can see what happens, and then you're going to hit Entel. Okay, so basically what we're telling it right now is you're going to be telling AppleScript, you're telling it to tell the app Safari right here to activate. To activate. And you're telling it to end the tell, so stop telling it to activate. So let's hit compile. Now everything, when it's green, when it's blue, it means it recognizes that it's a part of a command. The black is a part of all. But when it's green, it doesn't know what it means because it's spelled wrong and it can't recognize it. So let's add the V and activate and compile. Now see how it's all perfect. So now you're gonna hit run, and it opened up Safari. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to work with doing something else. Maybe like opening, this works for anything. Like you could replace this with iCal. Run, and it would open up your calendar. You could type in any application and it would run it. So the next thing we're going to do is, let's go back to Safari. You can do the exact opposite of that. You can hit Entel and you can hit enter, tell app Safari, and then you could do enter quit and tell. Now you gotta add Entel to the end of everything or it won't work. So let's say you didn't put Entel, compile. See, it says expected end or Entel but found end of script. So then you have to end tell. Compile, run. So it's gonna open up Safari and quit. But you see how fast it was? You couldn't see it. So after you hit this Entel, you're going to try delay, I don't know, 3. So you're telling AppleScript to tell the application Safari to activate, then it's going to stop telling it to activate, it's going to wait 3 seconds, and it's going to tell the application Safari to quit, and it's going to end telling it. So compile, run. See? 1, 2, 3. After that, it's going to quit. Okay, so that's just basically how to open up Windows. This works for anything, iChat, all the applications down here, and all the ones in your application folders. They all work for this thing. You just have to find the right name. So let's try Terminal. I will be doing a tutorial on Terminal later, but for now I'm just going to do it right now. So Terminal, and then let's do terminal. Okay, so we're going to compile it, check everything's right, and we're going to run it. Okay, so here's my terminal. It opened up and it quit after, it would quit after 3 seconds. So I didn't hear. Okay, so let's wait, and then it'll quit it. So that's how you would do terminal. All these applications down here work for that. Something else you could do is, okay, so let's put Safari back in. So let's say you're making something, I don't know, you have a favorite website and you don't want to make a bookmark for it. You can make an AppleScript editor, and I'll teach you later how to make it into an application and hide it. But let's say but after you hit Entel or you do activate space and you do open location www. Let's do industries.com and compile. Okay, so it didn't found the token. So let's try that. It's made to be very user-friendly. So you told Google to open, and Safari, it's going to open the web page, and it says that's the one thing you got to be careful, because when you do that, it can't close all the windows at once. So then you have to tell application Safari quit all windows. I don't know. Let's see if it'll accept it. Okay, so no, it won't. Okay, so you gotta sort of play around with that and figure out how to do it. I'm not gonna go too deep into this right now because this is just a starter course. You could also, for instance, start a button simulator for it. So you do control and then click, and you're gonna go dialogues. You could do one button cancel, one button OK, two button two actions. You could do all these. Let's just do one button OK for now. So you're going to tell it display the dialogue, and then in between the quotation marks, you're going to write anything you want, like, hi, this is for YouTube. Okay, so you're going to compile as you're going to run it, and it's going to open up this window, hi, this is for YouTube, and it won't let you click out of it unless you hit OK, and then that's how you log out of it. And then you could do other things, but because it's just a starter course to get you guys started, I'm just going to make this simple. This is just basic Apple scripting. Oh, and something else. Most programs will now have a AppleScript friendly, for their stuff. So you open Dictionary under AppleScript, and then these are all the programs that have AppleScript friendly dictionaries. See, a lot of them do. Like, let's say you're using, I don't know, Safari. Choose, and it'll open up this page. Oops, I don't know why it opened up Safari. It'll open up this page where it'll have Safari's AppleScript. So if you hit close, it'll close an object. You can delete an object. So these are all the commands that you can give it. So let's try. Okay, you can do, any of these. You can also tell it to tell other applications to do something. Like right now, you could work with, anything really. You can tell. There's something else I'm going to tell you, but I'm not going to actually do it because it would end the video. But if you tell app finder with a capital F, you quit. Actually, I can do this one. Tell application finder quit. Here, let's compile that. Okay, so watch the icons on my desktop. See how they disappeared? That's because I told the application finder to quit, and it quit the application. So then let's change that, just do activate, compile, run, and it'll come back. You can also tell application finder to sleep, spelled correctly. I'm not going to run it because it will put my computer to sleep. You can also tell it restart, and it'll restart your computer. You can tell it to shut down, and it'll shut down your computer. I'm not going to do any of those because it'll end this video. One thing I also thought was cool is if you put in AppleScript, say, quotation marks, let's do hello, and you compile and run it, your computer will say hello. Your computer will say whatever it is in the default voice. So, this is for YouTube.
This is for YouTube.
So, you can tell it to do anything. This is just a very simple, something for AppleScript for beginners. Please subscribe, please comment, and if you want something specific for AppleScript, please, give me a comment. Thank you.